decided to arrange Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy ride. Not because it's a bad song, quite the opposite. This song is a musical treasure trove. But to do it in a minute or less for a YouTube short, it's like you have this pirate's chest filled with gold and diamonds and jewels and gems, and you have to stick your hand in, and you can only keep what fits in the palm of your hand. That's what it was like arranging Welcome to the Black Parade for a 1-minute YouTube clip. So before I go into my actual arrangement of Welcome to the Black Parade, I just want to take you through the song itself a little bit and show you a couple of those hidden musical gems. The song itself was released in 2006 by My Chemical Romance, and to me, it always reminded me of like an opera overture. It had a lot of characteristics of an opera overture. It starts very simply with a piano. And then that theme that I just played gets repeated in the bass line while the treble theme continues. And while that happens, we have that first theme. Now, what does that remind you of? It's that famous descending bass line we all know from Pachelbel's canon. Now, as the song moves forward, the first part of the song, that theme continues, but it builds. And as that's building, underneath it, we get the percussion. And the percussion starts off with a solo snare drum tapping away a military rhythm. But the more and more you hear it, you get this. Ravel's Bolero. So that's just another example of a little classical element that you could find in songs like this. And the song now, it keeps building and building and building. And still, we're in the first quarter of the song. And it gives you this epic brass chorale almost. And if you think that's epic, then it breaks into. And for that, I can only imagine full symphony orchestra with the strings in octaves on the treble with a solo cornet above that. All I'm saying is, if you want to compose a serious arrangement of this song, you better have the numbers in your ensemble, because to do this song justice, you are going to need a lot of horsepower. Now we get to the next part of the song, and in the next part of the song, things really change up. And this is why I said this song kind of reminds me of an opera overture, like Mozart's Don Giovanni. Like the overture to Don Giovanni starts off very dark and heavy, but then evolves into this very light and bouncy and cheerful theme. That's kind of like what this song does. It starts off with that very gentle theme I played, and then it evolves into like this marching band coming towards you, getting louder and louder and louder, but still with that slow marching pace and those heavy, thick harmonies and all of that. And you think that the song, that's going to carry throughout the entire song, but it doesn't, because now we get to a part where that changes up into a very fast, pounding rock rhythm. Now, when I decided, and this is where I decided to start my arrangement. Now, when I wanted to arrange the song, I did something I don't usually do, and I went online and looked up other people's arrangements. And I don't usually do that because I don't like getting an earworm from someone else's arrangement and picking up bad habits that are out there from other people. And sometimes that happens. But for this song, I did want to see what other people did with this. And I saw recordings and videos of this song orchestrated for anything from a marching band down to a string quartet, symphony orchestras, some digital, some live. And the thing is, it was all the same. Not instrumentation-wise, but no arranger did anything really to make it their own. It was like everybody was arranging off of the same piano score. Until I found this one arrangement, and I had to dig deep into the bowels of YouTube to find this. It was an arrangement that was performed by the Ateneo Symphony Orchestra from Manila in the Philippines. And the arrangement was orchestrated by their conductor. And what this conductor did, he added a lot of stuff that was not found in any piano or piano vocal scores I've ever seen of this song. He added ornamentation, he added counterpoint, which sometimes when you arrange and decide to add your own, compose your own counterpoint, sometimes it works against you and it either overpowers or distracts from the actual melody of the song. But his did nothing but enhance everything in the song. And it's kind of a shame that it's not a better quality recording, because this symphonic arrangement of this song is by far, to me, one of the best I've ever heard. Actually, the best I've ever heard. So again, my arrangement starts off with the first verse of this new rock section. And again, I had to pick out from the song the best place to start and end a 1-minute YouTube short, and it wasn't easy. But I did start with a full verse I had played by the solo violin, while underneath it was a rock combo of keyboard, electric guitar, bass guitar, and rhythm machine. And then when it breaks into the chorus of this rock section, that's when I kick in all my forces. 2 bassoons, 2 clarinets. I have 1 clarinet actually doubling the lead violin playing the melody, because I just wanted to enhance the actual melody of the song, so it could be, equal to that counterpoint that I took from the Ateneo Symphony. And I repeated the chorus 3 times because to only do it twice would have shorted me about 12 seconds, and I wanted to fill it out as much as possible. But I couldn't go into the next part of the song and do it effectively in a way that would make sense in that 12 seconds. So I figured, well, just repeat the chorus 1 more time, and that filled it out. But the next section of the song, it's just astounding. Hear something familiar? The same descending bass line. But what happens next, and I've used the word epic a lot in this video, what happens next really takes it to the next level, because we have this again. It changes key up half a step into A. I mean, one whole step into A, which just opens up the brilliance of the song. And in this section, this is where, if I was a conductor conducting a full orchestra playing this, I couldn't help myself. I would pull a Gustav Mahler and tell all the brass to stand, just to play that brilliant. And then the song actually goes back to the rock rhythm, and that's how it ends. So when I was recording the guitar track for this video, I thought I'd show off a little on the 16th note rhythms and do them all downstrokes. But after a couple of minutes of not being able to keep up with the tempo, and then looking down at the pick guard and seeing blood droplets, which I thought were cool at first, then I realized, no, that hurts! I shredded my knuckle. That's when I decided to do a little soul searching and reevaluate my life choices, and just stick with the common sense approach with a down-up strum. And then when I looked at the music video of My Chemical Romance playing this song, not even they were crazy enough to do that. Folks, thanks again for tuning in to another video of mine on rock orchestration. And don't forget to check out my 1-minute YouTube short of Welcome to the Black Parade. And if you can, check out the video of the Ateneo Symphony Orchestra of the Philippines performing their arrangement of Welcome to the Black Parade. Join me next time when we're going to be discussing my arrangement of the song Hurt by 9 Inch Nails / Johnny Cash. Take care. Be well.